What's up everybody, it's Ashish Johan here. Welcome back to yet another tutorial. Well guys, we're gonna break down the Calop inspired editing style in Photoshop. If you don't know who is Calop, then just search on Instagram. He's a very cool and creative photographer as well as editor on Instagram. He has a very unique and authentic style in his photos which stand out his profile on the Instagram. So basically in this video I'm gonna show you how you can edit also your photograph just like him and kind of creative neon portraits and stand out your profile feed on Instagram. So before any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Till then guys, be creative and be awesome. So all you have to do, first of all, you have to capture this kind of photograph for your, you are holding a fairy lights in your hand or kind of, mobile lights and just looking in the mobile. So you have to capture that kind of photograph. Now you can just crop the image for your Instagram upload. So select the 8:10 ratio for your Instagram profile and just hit OK. Now let's just select the subject. First of all, just select the subject and let's just make a duplication of the selection by pressing Ctrl J. Now let's go to the camera filter and we will just increase the shadows because we want the more details on the shadows. So we will just increase the shadow and decrease a little bit of highlights because it is overexposed on the skin. So we will just reduce the highlights and just decrease a little bit of whiteness over here. You can just increase the clarity. If you want more details, you can just increase the more blackness so that you can get the more details on the black region. You can see the difference. Here is the before and here is the after. The more shadows and the details are came out from the image on the black region. Now just hit OK and you can see the difference before and here's the after. It is really looking very amazing guys. Now let's add the background. So go to the file, click on open and let's just add the background. Here is our bokeh background. Just drag it. Just drag and drop to our image. Now go to the edit and select the free transform or directly press Ctrl T from the keyboard to make or enlarge the image and just adjust the perspective in your way. Here we have done everything, every kind of merging the background. So now let's create new layer and create a dark and just add a little bit of darkness on the background below the subject layer or the model image. Now let's just add some more first of all, just make more realistic. First of all we're gonna do is just create new layer, create a clipping mask, right click on it and select create clipping, select the brush tool, pick the nearest color of the image where you want to brush, just paint the edges of the image or the model image because you want very much look very much perfectly, so just paint it with the nearest color. Now just merge both the layers and let's just make some more adjustment. Let's select the brush tool or let's blur the edges of the subject in order to get the perfect it should be merge your photo with the background. So we have to merge blur the edges to make it more look realistic. So just merge all the edges of the image. So here we have done perfectly blurring the edges. Now this one is really looking very much realistic. Now let's add the butterfly to our images on the screen. So just drag and drop over here. Go to the data and select free transform in order to enlarge or decrease the size of the image. Now you can just pick any of the butterfly from here which you want by selecting the marquee tool and select layer by copy option. And just adjust that butterfly over here. Let's open the reference image to get the perfect look. Here is the reference image, guys. You just follow him on Instagram. He is really very an amazing artist. This photo is totally edited and captured by Calop. Let's create new layer, create a clipping mask on it. Let's just paint on the screen of the image in order to get that highlights, or the light should be coming from the phone, so it should look more realistic. So we're gonna just paint it with the yellowish color, and let's just make it to kind of whitish yellow color or the cream color. So let's again select that color and just paint on about that color. This will actually look perfect and just make it more and more amazing and more realistic. It should be looking like lights are coming from the image or the phone which you are holding. Now change the blending mode to screen. This will actually bring back the perfect lighting effect and just make it look more and more realistic. Now just adjust the butterfly in whatever the way you want. You can always play with that butterfly and just place it somewhere over here, or else you can just place it wherever you want. Now let's just create new layer, create a clipping mask on it, and just select the brush tool. Just paint the butterfly with the whitish color, whitish yellow color, and change the blending mode to screen. So you can see the difference. It is really looking very very amazing. Still you can just add some more lightness and just make it look more realistic. Let's select this by using the pen tool. Just select this much of area. Now just right click on and make a selection, or directly press Ctrl enter from the keyboard. Now create new layer, select the brush tool and just paint the edges of the image to make it look more and more sharpened and just perfect whitening effect. First of all, we'll create new layer and just make more lighting effect on the back side of the image or the subject's image, that it should be looking like perfect lightings are just coming out from the tablet or the phone mobile.
Decrease the fill because we want a little bit only lights, so just make the fill to around 40% or something like that, to 35 or 40 would be pretty much perfect, or 45. Here we have almost done everything. Now just change the blending mode to screen. Now just add some fairy lights or the fairy dust on the image to make more look realistic and fairy tale look. Just drag it and drop over here. Change the blending mode to screen. And you can just delete some unwanted lights or the particle which you don't want. You can always do by using the eraser tool. So finally here we have almost done our process of adding all the stuff or the PNGs and all. Now all we're gonna do is just merge all the layers from here. So just right click on it and select merge layers. Now all you're gonna do is just go to the filter, select the camera filter from there, and just go to the calibration tab and just make it blue the hue saturation to kind of bluish teal color, and just play with the red calibration tab. Increase the saturation in order to make a perfect skin tone look. Just play with this green primary color, and you can increase the saturation of this also. Now go to the HSL tab and just go to the hue tab and just select the red color and just make the red color to kind of gold skin tone look. Just play with it until your skin tone becomes very gold and realistic type. And also you can just play with the orange color and make it more and more kind of skin tone like perfect. Just make sure that you don't just stand out your skin tone, because it will look unrealistic, which we actually don't want. So just make more and more careful. Just be careful that your skin tone remains the perfect and same. You can play with luminescence also. And just increase some kind of a little bit of contrast. Add some highlights. Go to the effects and let's add the vignette on the image. Increase the feathers. And let's add some highlights on the shadows. Just add a little bit of shadows on kind of bluish to look. Just decrease the saturation to plus 10 or 8 or something like that. Make the highlights only a little bit only. Don't add too much of highlight, otherwise it will look more unreal. So just make a little bit of retouching on the skin tone by adding a little bit of highlights to +2 or +3 would be pretty much perfect, or +4. Now go to the calibration tab. Let's go to the exposure and just make it more shadows, and just decrease some kind of blackness. Increase a little bit of whiteness to +2 or +5. Increase the clarity to get those details. Increase the vibrance to a little bit of. And finally here we have done every process of editing, and you can see the difference. if you want to still add some kind of add a little bit of grain on the image, only a little bit of it will make your photograph look amazing. Now just add a little bit of pump up the shadows on the black, so just make a little bit of matte effect on the image. So select the RGB curves and just increase or decrease the size of it. Just add a little bit of blackness on the image and hit OK. So finally guys, here we have completed our color grading process, and you can see that our photo is ready. It is really looking very similar to that of Calop. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, then just press the like button, and if you still subscribe yet, then subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified of our videos and presets. Also visit our website www.ashvircreations.com. From there you can download new backgrounds, camera preset, Lightroom preset, LUTs to color grade your videos as well as photos, mobile Lightroom preset just for free. So guys, go and check it out, that website. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, just type ashvircreations. We're gonna launch our second website, that is www.filterpreset.com. so guys, stay tuned on that website also. And guys, thank you for watching, and bye bye till the next video.